I pass all the tests, I'm definitely going to California. I'm going to be a criminal lawyer. Of course, it all takes about 20 years.
We'll be dead by then.
Well, I believe in having a goal. That way you succeed. Actually, that's your trouble. You've no ambition. Ambition.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue Games. Shout out to Starley, Graham Porter, Jeremy Cope, Champion High. Just lower this just a little bit. Tan Huang, Matthew McGowan, Champion High, Javier Johnson, Nicholas, Anders, Sacratism, Pro FS, Manny, Josh Gaming, Mr. Sloth, Luke, Trinon, Orange Games, nice Orange Games, Luke D, what's going on, man? Welcome to the early birds. As you guys know, you show up early, you get here at the beginning of the stream, you get an instant shout out. Something new I've been doing lately. So hopefully you guys are doing alright. Hopefully I sound okay. Please let me know if you have any issues with lagging or anything like that, because my internet's been really weird lately. So I want to make sure that we're alright. I'm hoping that we can have a problem-free stream today. But you never know. You know, there's things outside of my control that I can't always, control. So we're gonna do our best despite whatever circumstances come our way. But right now, the situation is snowy in Denver. It's very, very snowy, not only in Denver, but all the way up in Chicago, and that's where we're headed today. We're headed from Denver, uh, yeah, we're flying from Denver to Chicago. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I was gonna do an infinite flight today. Let me just go ahead and get this out of the way. I was gonna do it. I was going to do an infinite flight today. I did a long haul earlier, like last night ish. I didn't really sleep, and then towards the end of the flight, I got busy and I wasn't able to like really finish it. And anyway, I finished it later on. Long story short, I just don't feel like flying infinite flight right now. People have been saying that I got ghosted. That's not true. I did not get ghosted. I just turned it off, and then I came back and started where I left off. So that's basically it. So today we're gonna be doing some X-plane. Killer, we're flying from Denver, like I said, to Chicago. It's gonna be very snowy at both airports. That's why I'm so excited about today's flight. Phoenix, how you doing, man? That's why I'm so excited about today's flight because I haven't gotten to really fly in snow before, so this is cool. I'm using X Enviro weather, so you know, and we're flying the Jar Design A320 with the Frontier livery, the Porcupine version. So it's gonna be really, really fun. You guys definitely could join us, whether you're flying on X-Plane, P3D, FSX, or Infinite Flight, whatever you want to do. The weather may not look the same for you, but hey, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and get started. I already got my pre-departure clearance. So that just means I don't need to actually contact clearance delivery because they've already given us our clearance. So today our flight will be on the Emma or MZ5 departure or something like that. They told us that we may expect runway 8. Let's go ahead and hit the map here. And I don't know if it's gonna actually show us the runway numbers. Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, so we're right here. There's no Cessna Skyhawk there. We're here, and I think this is 3-4. This is 3-5, and let me look at the chart very quickly to find out where the heck runway 8 is, because I was expecting to take off like runway 3-4, and in my clearance he told me to expect 8. So where is 8? Okay, so 8 is gonna be over here. I think this is 8 right here. Yeah, so this runway all by itself is 8, so we're going to be taxiing all the way around, all the way up there to 8, so that's what we'll be expecting. So let's go ahead and get started with today's flight. How you doing, Phoenix? Ground Porter Killer, how you doing, man? We'll talk more about the long haul that I did earlier once we get in the air. A lot of times it takes a little bit longer to get these flights started in Infinite Flight. No, sorry, in X-Plane, so let's go ahead and get those things started. So one thing I do want to point out is I don't know why I was doing some camera customization earlier and I screwed up my camera. Like it's like my my field of view is all jacked up, and I tried to fix it and it's not. So right now only thing I have turned on is the battery, and we're hooked up to external power, so we're gonna go ahead and switch that to APU power. I'm gonna hit the APU master switch. Yeah, we'll talk about the flight that we did. It was a flight from we flew from New Delhi to Tokyo earlier, so we'll be talking about that a little bit more later on. Thank you, Alex Pete, for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Speaking of new subscribers, guys, thank you so much again. We are so close to 3,000 to 3K. I still can't believe that we're even close to it. I still can't believe we even got past 1,000. So thank you guys so much for all the support and all the new subscribers who've come. And it's been amazing. So I'm trying to think of something cool to do for maybe some type of 3,000. Some type of 3,000 subs special or something. I don't know. I just gotta figure that out. Hey, it's Carmen. Thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal fam, man. Thank you, man, for that subscription. All right, we're gonna turn the packs on and APU bleed on, and let's go ahead and let's get through this. I wouldn't call this the boring part. To me, I really enjoy the startup procedures of aircraft, so I always start cold and dark. That's just something that I enjoy doing. So I'm going to turn the wing lights on, nav logo lights on. Rest of this will stay off for now. And we're going to go ahead and turn we're going to align the IRS, which doesn't take very long on this aircraft. In other planes, it can take a while, but on here, it doesn't take very long. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to turn on the pumps. I'm not doing this in order. I'm just kind of going at it right now, trying to get this flight started. We're going to turn the AC down a bit. It's a bit cold outside, so I'm gonna leave it like maybe a little bit closer to the middle. But I know that a lot of times the flight attendants like to complain about what I set my AC to. So we'll see. We will need the wipers. I'll just leave them off right now. It is snowing outside, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. We may need to worry about icing or something like that. I don't know. I hope not. I hope we don't have to worry about icing because I am not ready. I don't know how to handle that. All I know is hit de-ice and probe heat. That is about it. So, um, I'm gonna go ahead and say this now, guys. There will not be a giveaway. um, the giveaway was pretty painful for me last time, and just in the fact that it was just hard because a lot of the people who watch the channel are all over the world, which is amazing and that's great. But it's easy to do a giveaway and just give to people in the United States because I live in the United States. But when it comes to giving to people in other countries with different currencies, that is when it gets complicated. And so I did not enjoy my experience of giving away stuff. Um, Last time we did the giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So we're not going to do it again until I get some type of sponsor who wants to handle all of that side of things. I don't mind doing a giveaway and using my channel as a platform to give things away. And I love giving things away because I believe you guys definitely deserve it. But I really did not enjoy my experience trying to handle that. So, go ahead. I'm just gonna put that out there because I know you guys will be, oh, do a giveaway, do a giveaway. No, no, no giveaway. I'm not doing a giveaway by myself. All right, so let's see. Upper panel is done. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump to the FMC. Uh-oh, wrong button. There we go, right there. There it is. All right, so we'll go to, I think it's in it. Yeah, in it. And so today we're flying from Kilo Delta Echo November Denver slash Kilo Oscar Romeo Delta. Boom, just like that. Cost index, I'm just gonna set that as like 55 or something like that. That's just kind of a made up number I made up right there. Flight number for today is gonna be Blue 116, cause why not? And then cruising altitude is gonna be 310. We could probably get up to 35, but I usually have a lot of autopilot disengaging on its own problems when I get higher. So I'm gonna hit Airline IRS first, actually. So we may still have the same issue at 310, but I'm just gonna do a lower altitude just in case. All right, that's set. I don't think there's a second page. Oh, there's a second page. Fuel. All right, let's go ahead and load on some fuel in this baby. Gonna call it ground fuel truck, and turn on load also. And we will go outside. Take a look at this weather, man. This is crazy. Like I've never actually, in my entire time of ever flying on X-Plane, I've never been in an environment like this where the entire tarmac, the entire ramp is covered in snow. Like this is really freaking cool. I flew out of Denver on a flight on my own not long ago, like a week ago. Just that wasn't a stream. It was just me flying on my own. And I flew this exact same airport, so this is not like a plug-in or anything extra that I added to the airport scenery to add snow to the tarmac. This is just, I believe this is X-Enviro at work. So this is really cool. Alright, so fuel. How much fuel do we need? That is a great question. That is a great question. So I have a website for that. It's a website called fuelplanner.com. Now you can use this same website for any flight simulator that you would like that has realistic fuel quantities. So we're going to be, basically I go to fuelplanner.com and then I type in my departure and arrival airports. And it's going to give us a fuel usage, fuel time, reserve fuel, fuel on board, all that good stuff. Also all we need. So right now we're going to be loading about 3 hours and a half of fuel. Flight today is going to be about 2 hours, so it gives us an hour and a half of fuel. That's an hour and 15 reserve, and we'll be using 2 hours and 15 of fuel. So one thing about the Jar Design A320 is that this website gives it to me in pounds. Now I need the weight in tons. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to Google, and I'm going to type in the amount of pounds that it gave me and just convert it. That's all I'm going to do. So it gave me 18,821 pounds. So I'm going to take that to Google, and so Google translates that to 9.4 tons, and that is what we're going to put in our aircraft. So we're going to go ahead and hit up, up, up until it gets to about 9.5, and that should be good. I'm actually going to add a little extra just in case things go wrong. We have to go around. Who knows? So we're going to hit refuel. That's going to start refilling the truck, or the truck is going to start refilling the aircraft right there. And I think my cameras are still messed up. Let me see if I can get this to work. Nice, Manny. Doing revisions to your essay. Sounds good, man. Or exams. Exams, cool. Alright, let's see if I can fix some of these cameras while we're waiting. Actually, we're already done. Never mind. That was a quick refuel. I didn't think it was going to be done so fast. Alright, I was not ready. Alright, so now all I gotta do is just hit this little button right here, and it's going to put in our new weight for our aircraft, and that is done now. We can go ahead and tell the fuel truck he can leave. His job is done. As far as the load, we're looking that should be fine, I guess. We have a lot of first class passengers and a okay amount of regular class, I guess I could call it, passengers, and we have about even amount of everything else. So we'll leave it as it is. We'll keep this up, though. We'll need this for later. 0.7DN. Let's go ahead and go to, not perf, but we'll go to flight plan. We'll start planning out our flight. So he told us to expect runway 8. We'll go to departure, runway 8. Let's see, let me check if, we did, I should say, have ATC online. Let's see if he's still there. Ha! He's gone. I knew it. I knew it. Didn't I tell you guys? Where was it that we flew last time when I was like, it was ATC for like the longest time, and as soon as I show up, ATC's gone. I told you guys this happens all the freaking time. So right now, when I first started getting ready to stream today, Denver ATC Tower was online, and also Chicago was online. I don't know if they still are, but we'll see if they'll be there when I get there. We'll plan for them not to be, because for some reason, my luck, nobody ever wants to be online when I get there. So runway 8, and for our departure, it's gonna be the ME S5. Transition. I thought we had a transition. We do have a transition. It's a ZIRKL transition, but for whatever reason, that's not showing up. So I guess we'll just do no transition. That's the only option that it gives me. Let's see. Okay, there it is, ZIRKL right there. We'll insert that. We'll click on the last waypoint that we entered, and we will continue and we'll go direct to Papa Whiskey Echo. PWE. We'll put that right here. And I'll just keep scrolling down just to make sure that shows up. And it does. There it is. Alright, cool. We'll insert that. And I'm hoping for a better flight today, guys. I've attempted to do 2 other Airbus A320 live streams, and the first one, it just wasn't that great of a flight. It was a pretty horrible landing. And then the next one, we didn't even finish because I had an emergency that came up in my own, like in real life, so I had to leave at the end of the stream. So let's hope that we can get a full live stream in today. Alright, there it is. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Crap. I don't think it put it in there. No, it didn't. Alright, PWE. And ERC is actually going to be our transition for our arrival into Chicago, which is actually extremely, like I don't know if there's a snowstorm happening there or what, but I checked it out earlier, and holy crap, that is going to be one interesting arrival. So definitely want to stick around for that. I don't know how this is going to pan out either when what's taking off. There's snow everywhere. I mean, there's snow in Boston. I spawned into Boston earlier just to check it out. Okay, so let's see. Now let's go ahead and go to KORD or Chicago, and we're gonna do our arrival, which is runway. Runway. We don't really know, but right now, for now, because the Airbus requires us to put in a arrival, we're gonna put 22 left for our arrival into Chicago. That's what SimBrief gave us. And as far as our star, we're gonna be in the Binky 4, I believe it was called. Yes, sir, Binky 4. Transition, it still says no, so we'll just go no via. Yeah, no via. Transition will be ERC right there, and that should be the last waypoint in our flight plan. And hit go back, insert, and now we're gonna go through our entire flight plan and just make sure that there are no discontinuities like that one right there, hit clear and click on that button on the side, and that should be gone just like that. And yeah, it's gone. Alright, so taking off runway 8, scrolling down, down, down. Boom, no more discontinuities. One other thing that we can check before we push back is I just want to make sure last time we flew our arrival was a little messed up, so I want to make sure our arrival is okay. I guess we could technically do that in the air. Let's go ahead and do that now just to make sure everything is good. So alright, here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go to up here, and we're gonna switch this to plan mode and leave that in 20. The range is gonna stay at 20. Let's go ahead and get rid of the load screen. We'll bring that back up when we need it. And so now we go down here to the MCDU, and as we click up and down through the waypoints, we'll see up here on our display it kind of changes what it's showing us. So when we click, keep scrolling down, and so really everything should be all right. I just want to make sure that the arrival into Chicago looks good. So there's Chicago right here, so basically it has us flying off to the right side and straight down into 2-2 left. So that looks like it should be okay. That should be okay. If we see any issues with that coming up, then we'll check it out. So anyways, let's move on. Let's go ahead and update right here. So that's going to give us our current METAR data for Denver, which is 060, 3 knots, 36. Wait, what? Oh, snow. Broken at 3,500. Overcast at 5,000. Temperature is -9. Dew point -13. Altimeter 3043. That's what we need to know right now. Let's go ahead and add in the. Let's go ahead and add in the altimeter. That'll be, I think, right here. Yeah, right. 3043. All right, we're almost ready to push back, people. Cool. All right, I can dig it. Okay, we're gonna hit this button. That just kind of gets rid of stuff. That declutters this screen, and we'll do, I think, our transition height. Let's see what the chart top altitude will give us for the ME5 departure. That's gonna put us at actually the top altitude is 230, so that works. We'll just do 10,000 for now, and we'll go up as needed. Alright, so we are good to go with the MCDU now. I think we are good on the radios. All this stuff up here looks good. I'm actually going to add some lights down here real quick. A little bit of flood, and we'll hit the, yeah, there we go. There we go. That looks good. Okay, and we'll go ahead and lock the cockpit door because we're about to pull off. Look at that beautiful snow outside, guys. That is so cool. That is so cool. This is really my first ever flight like in the snow, so this is gonna be really fun. Really fun. If you guys don't enjoy it, it's okay, because I am. Let's see. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. Let's go back and see how the passengers are doing. Actually, let's yeah, let's go. Oop, 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 oop. All right. So actually, I've been wanting to do something. Let's see. So I learned a new trick with my with X camera last night. I didn't sleep. I learned a lot of stuff last night because I didn't sleep. This is what happens when you don't sleep. You learn a lot of cool stuff. So real quick before we push back, I just want to show you this really cool thing. So if you have X camera, or if you were interested in getting X camera, check this out. All right. So see, enable head check. We'll leave that. Enable check our limits. We'll turn that off. Smooth transition. Let's see. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. Never mind. Or is it? Or is it? Or is it? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm like, or is it? Okay. Oh wait, I can. This is camera 6. All right, I'm gonna add a camera. Check this out.
Added camera 7 to category passenger.
And we're gonna scroll. Oh, hold on. Alright, let's check this out. This is like not really anything special, but to me this is a big deal because I can do a lot of stuff. Okay. Down, down. Oop. I can do a lot of cool stuff with this in the future. I haven't had a lot of time to really dedicate too much time to it, but this is gonna be really cool. So check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Just hold on, just bear with me for a second. We're gonna be pushing back real soon. Just bear with me. I want to show you something really cool that I just learned, and I think you guys are gonna like it too. Check this out. And if you guys know what X camera is, you may already know what I'm about to do. You may already know. It's not gonna take long to set this up. Hold on. Alright, there, and we add another.
Added camera 9 to category passenger.
And let's see, we'll rotate it to the right. There we go. Alright, let's see if this freaking works. I don't even know if this is gonna work. I don't even know if this is gonna work. Alright, I believe if I hit transition frames, I don't know. This is gonna be really rough because I'm just kind of making this up on the spot. I was gonna put in like a really random number, like we'll do like 150 here. Enable linear transition and smooth camera join. Oh, look at that! You can already see where I'm going with this. 150. Enable smooth camera join and linear transition. And another one. Linear transition and smooth camera joins. I think it's the only thing I need to hit. I also need enable auto advance. I forgot about that. In fact, let's do this at like 75. You guys can already see where I'm going with this. I'll do 75 frames because this is real short. Alright, this one's gonna be another 75. And I mean, we can probably make some more of these really cool ones, like in the air. I wish Infinite Flight had cameras like this. Oh my gosh, that would change the world. And yeah, alright, so let's see. I think that should be it. Yeah, okay, hold on. Alright, let's see if it works. What happened? Oh, you know what? You have to be, I think this has to be closed. Let's see. Oh, snap, it worked! That's so dope! Oh, that's so freaking dope. That is so freaking dope. I'm sorry, guys, I'm excited. Alright, let's move on. I'm getting off subject. Hold on, go back, bruh. Alright, it's gonna end here. Auto advance. Oh, no. Enable smooth transition? No. Linear transition. Actually, no linear transition. Hit save. I think that should work as is. Alright, cool. Anyways, we'll mess with that some more maybe later. We have a 2-hour flight. Let's go. Oh, man. Why don't you guys freaking remind me earlier that to remove my overlay? Because you know I'd be forgetting. Sorry, I apologize. My overlay has been up for how long? We've been streaming already? Almost 30 minutes. Overlay's been up the entire time. Thank you, Marcus Johnson, for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Alright, let's call for pushback. I think we'll be pushing back to the left.
Okay, service trucks coming.
Oh, crap. I didn't want service trucks.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I can't even see the lines. It's so friggin' snowy. Holy crap. Alright, looks like there's an aircraft. I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see it. Alright, we'll go right here.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright. I think we are ready. I still need to fix my freaking field of view is all messed up, man. I don't know how to fix that. Alright, tow truck is coming up. And let's go ahead and tell everybody else they can go. So catering truck can go, ground power can disconnect. We're using APU anyways. And we'll close all the doors. And we'll go to the FMC here real quick. And we will go to performance in it, hit V1, it's going to be 138, VR is going to be 143, and V2 is going to be 156. Today's flex is going to be F.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
40.
Ready to connect.
And then our, crap, what was it? Ground load. This is going to be flaps 2 for takeoff, slash D, in for down. This is for the trim. 0.7. I'll put that right there. That looks good. And that's it. We're ready to go. We're ready to push. What's going on, Rob? How you doing, bro? Sorry, I have not been looking at the chat for most of this time now, but now I'm looking a little bit. Kill him. You're in the USA. That's dope, bro.
Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, release parking brake. Let's go back to 6. Uh-oh. And hit that right there.
Park brake off.
Park brake off.
Starting pushback. And
We go ahead and there's still no ATC here, I believe, so we don't have to worry about asking for taxi. Yeah, Denver is offline. Chicago is like barely online, like nothing but towers on, so we're not expecting to have any ATC when we get there, obviously. Alright, so today's squawk number is going to be 2200, unless ATC hits us up. And let's see, make sure we have that transmit and receive all on, auto. We'll turn on the weather system, weather radar. Floodlights are on. Just go through some of our checks here, make sure everything is set up and ready to go in the cockpit. Next, we'll be starting up our engines. That looks good. Oh, we do need to turn this off. Alright, cool. We're good. Good to go. Hey, we're good up here on the above. I gotta go through and fix all my views because I don't know why they're all they're all messed up for some reason. Uh-oh, no.
Operation complete.
Yeah, my views are all messed up. They're like all animating. Like I told you guys earlier, I was messing around with some stuff. Now I can't get them to stop animating. Oh, man. Alright, set the parking brake.
Park brake on.
So I'm probably going to delete all those cameras and remake them because they're just being stupid. Yeah, you can't see the taxiway. It's so snowy, guys. It's so snowy. I need to call a snow truck or something. Alright, let's do our before start checklist here. And it's probably going to tell me it's not okay.
Before start checklist. Cockpit preparation completed. Gear pins and covers removed. Signs on. ADIRS nav mode. Fuel quantity in kilo 09969. Takeoff data set. Barrow reference set. Windows, doors closed. Beacon. It is not okay, sir. It is not.
It is not okay, sir. I love it when he says that. It is not okay, sir. It is not okay. Alright, we need to beacon lights is what his problem was.
Beacon on. Throttle levers.
So is
idle.
disconnected
Parking
and
brake
bypass
on.
pin has been
Checklist
removed.
completed.
Hand signal will be on the left.
Alright,
Looking at
nice.
the
We
time.
actually made it through the
Have a
whole
safe flight.
checklist. Alright, thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and get the engine started here. And we'll go ahead and switch to start. And we'll start with engine number 2.
Starting engine 2.
And watch that baby burr. It's so quiet though. It's kind of like anticlimactic. Like you want to like hear all this sounds, but it's not really that loud. Uh-oh. Weather's updating. No, snow, don't go away. Why is it sunny? Did I really miss? Alright, next engine. I'm not okay with being snowy, people.
Starting engine 1.
Airbus is, you freaking Airbus people. Why do you start with engine 1? That makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. I don't have a good view of the other engine. Make it snow again in the settings. No, we're not gonna make it snow again. Apparently the snow is over. We missed it. It should be snowing in Chicago, so let's hurry up before it stops snowing. Alright, we got 2 good engines. Let's make sure we do. Yep. 2 good engines. And the generators should have turned themselves on. We'll turn on the probe heat. We will definitely need that today. And everything up here looks good. We'll turn on the taxi lights on though. Smoking signs. Make sure the emergency lights are armed. The rest of that stuff looks good. That looks good. And that looks good. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go. Oh, we need to do our flight control check real quick. Actually, let's do the after checklist and see if everything is good with
After
them.
start checklist.
Oh no, we
Manage
can see the
ice
taxiway
as
now.
required.
The snow
ETM
really
status
is gone.
Checked. Pitch
Ah, it
trim.
sucks.
0.7. Down. Rudder trim. 0. APU set on. Ground crew clear. Anti-skid and nose wheel steering on. Checklist completed.
Alright, after checklist complete. Next we'll be doing the flight controls.
control check. Full up.
Oh right, I gotta actually do stuff.
Check. Full down. Check. Neutral. Check. Full left. Check. Full right. Check. Neutral. Check. Press pedals disconnect push button. Check. Pedal full left. Check. Pedal full right. Check. Neutral. Check. Press pedals disconnect push button. Check.
Alright guys, we're ready to
Checklist
taxi.
completed.
Oh, snow's back. I'm confused. X-Envir I think is confused also. Alright, now we need to find out where the heck we're going. I know we need to go all the way down there and to the left, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we're going. Okay. Let's go. Parking brake is
Park brake
released.
off.
And yeah, I can't see any lines at all. Oh, we forgot the freaking flaps.
Flaps 1. Flaps 2.
There we go. Alright, we're just going to pretend like we know where the taxi lines are. I know they're in this general direction. I'm really bummed though that that snow went away. I guess that took too long. But you guys know how it is. Whenever we fly X-Plane, it takes me forever to get off the ground. So if you just joined us, you haven't missed anything. We're just finally getting taxiing. I really wanted to see though. I really wanted to see that snow. But like I said, hopefully it will still be snowing in Chicago. So if you just joined us, we're flying from how fast are we going? Oh, we're good. We're flying from Denver, Colorado, to Chicago, Illinois. I'm about to add that information to the bottom of the screen too, so you guys can keep up to date with the flights. Oh no. And all the details and stuff. Oh crap, wrong button. There it is. That should work right there. Cool, cool, cool. How you doing, Damn Jans? Good to see you, bro. EOS, what's up, bro? Trying to see if anybody new showed up since before we started an aircraft. Go ahead. If you want to say anything, now will be the time, because I can actually see the chat. Yeah, it's really bugging me. The field of view right now, and it will not. I think it has something to do with X camera. Like I said, I was messing with it last night, and I probably messed something up. So my field of view is all like, you see how close I am to the front of the aircraft? Like, this is way too close. Yeah, the ramp is completely covered with snow. But the cool thing is, once you get out here to the taxiway, you can kind of see snow actually moving across the taxiway, which is really cool. Which is the cool thing is that that's actually pretty realistic because now when I played X-Plane before, I had actually ever seen snow at an airport. I was like, that's kind of weird looking. But when I in real life, I don't remember where I was flying to or from. It's probably Canada or something. It actually looked just like this. So this is pretty cool. And yes, I will be streaming later this week. Yeah, this view is really annoying me right now because I can't see any of my. Like, I have to look down to see any of this stuff down here. I don't believe it has anything to do with my track IR though, because all my views are just like zoomed in too much, and we were taxiing way too fast. Looks like the snow is blowing, I don't know, that away. So this it's not physically snowing anymore, but there is still snow on the ground, and it's blowing all over the taxiway. So the wind in Denver though is what is it? Crap. It's only 3 knots, so it's not very fast. I'm all over the taxiway looking at stuff. It's alright, FAA ain't here right now. They don't know I'm speeding on the taxiway. Alright, our runway should be over there somewhere. You know what? Honestly, this flight, to be completely honest with you, this flight would not be as fun on Infinite Flight. You would not see snow, you would not see clouds. So that's the main reason that I'm doing it on X-Plane. We would not see any snow, anything, you know, so. Infinite Flight's good when there's crazy winds and low visibility, but if it's like actual precipitation, it's, you know, it's better to fly something else if you can, you know, and now that I can, I will. Alright guys, that should be our runway right there. Yep, runway 8. So we will turn on, hit the brakes, and we'll turn on landing lights on, runway turn off. Basically everything is going to come on here. Nose lights to take off. I'm actually going to turn the wing lights off. I just don't like how they look from the exterior view, so I'm going to turn those off. And I think everything else up there is good. Yep, everything else is good. Let's see, everything here is good too. We got our throttle, all that good stuff set. Let's get out of here, guys. Let's go to Chicago. Yeah, the wind should be blowing the same direction as the snow is blowing. Alright, Blue 116 taking off runway 08, Denver. These clouds look dope though. Sadly, there's no snow. Oh, maybe if I hit update weather, it'll come back. Oh. It's getting grayer. Oh, never mind. It lied to me. Now the snow is completely gone. Oh well, whatever. We'll rock with it. Alright guys, throttle up. Throttle set.
Power set.
Let's see if I can do this right this time. I will be basically flying straight out. Runway heading from here. There's the wind right there. I'm not just gonna make it snow in settings. I wanna fly with real life settings.
100 knots.
You see how I gotta look down to freaking see anything?
V1. Rotate.
Alright, pulling back on the stick just slightly. And that baby comes off the ground easy. Positive climb, gear up.
Gear up.
Too low. Gear.
My gear's up, what are you talking about? Alright, come back. Throttle climb. Man, scenery's looking good out here in Denver. I did work on some scenery the last few days in Denver, so that's one of the other reasons that I want to fly in Denver, because I had made some new scenery out here. So it's looking good too. That's all HD ortho photo right there. Alright, so speaking of that, before we get over the clouds, I kind of want to actually enjoy that. We're gonna hit autopilot.
Autopilot 1, cross check.
And we're gonna take a look at that. Now I think we're flying in the opposite direction of where the clouds are.
Speed check. Flap 1.
I'm sorry, not clouds. The mountains. I believe the mountains are like direct 6 o'clock. You can't see them because of the mountains. I mean, oh my gosh, you can't see them because of the clouds. Oh no, what the heck? That was probably my flap
check.
speed. That's what
Flap
it was.
0.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen. It's alright. Let's hit it again.
Autopilot 1, cross check.
Yeah, it disconnected because I had not switched my flaps yet. So we'll go back outside again. No worries. It's basically when you're flying straight out of here. Yeah, this is snowing like crazy in Boston also. I loaded up in Boston. I didn't do a flight earlier, but I just kind of like loaded up there just to, I don't know, just to do some test stuff. There's a bunch of add-on aircraft that I already own, and I've had them for a long time. And a lot of you guys know I got a new PC, and so I've been re-downloading those same aircraft and testing them out on my new sim. And so Boston's one of the places that I went to test. Today's flight can be about 2 hours. Climb through the clouds now. Killian, your stream is lagging. Is anybody else's stream lagging? Because mine is not. I haven't had any issues. Actually, I do have a few drop frames here and there, so that could be what the problem is. You may need to just turn your settings down, man. Because again, I'm watching, and mine looks pretty darn good. I'm watching in HD also. Yeah, if your stream is lagging and nobody else is lagging, that means you need to change your, like, lower your settings or watch it in lower settings or something like that. Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. The pilot, how you doing, man? Welcome back. Good to see you. Lauren V, Little John, what's up, bro? Yeah, man, it's a good game. It's a very good game. To be honest, like, you want to have a good computer to play this to its potential. X-Plane can be played on almost, not, I can't say any PC, but you know, even like on laptops and stuff. But at the same time, I've tried that on my own laptop, and my frames were just horrible. And so you need to just, you know, I recommend people always get basically the what's it called, the trial version. I think X-Plane has a trial version that you can download. So get the trial version, see if it works on your computer before you buy. Alright, where are we at? 10,000? We are. Alright, let's go ahead and climb. We'll go to 180. Man, it is turbulent right now though. You see how that all that bouncing around? Why don't you change? Oh, I'm changing the wrong thing, that's why. Matter of fact, we're gonna go to 2.6. I think that's what the top altitude of this departure is. 260. Oh my god, stop it. Alright, 2.6, I'm gonna hit the little button. Boom. And that should go and start climbing us. Yeah, I think we're actually reaching the end of my ortho scenery out in this area too, off to the east of Denver. This looks so dope though. I gotta find a screenshot. I should have took a screenshot earlier. Actually, we are at 10,000. We can go ahead and turn off these landing lights. And the runway, all the takeoff lights, all that stuff. No, actually, yeah, we'll leave the nav logo on. And we'll leave the seatbelt sign on because look how freaking bumpy it just got right now. Through all these clouds. Mr. X-Plane, what's going on, man? Oh, great. Denver Tower. Guys, please tell me that I'm lying. You see this right here. This right here is saying a tower. Denver Tower just came back online. So, Liari White, how you doing? So, I always say that I don't know why. This looks so dope though. But for some reason, I don't know if ATC don't like me or what, but every time that I decide to do a flight, it does not matter if I'm streaming or not. Every time I decide to do a flight, before I stream or before I do my flight, ATC will be on. And I'm like, okay, cool, ATC is on. I'm going to go fly with ATC because that's fun. And then as soon as I'm ready to actually do my flight, they log off. Or if when I'm ready to land at the airport as ATC, they log off. And then as soon as I leave or after I land, or basically when I'm done doing my part, they come back. So it's like somehow I perfectly time to fly right in the middle of when nobody is online. And so when I was planning today's flight, Denver and Chicago ATC were online. I was like, okay, cool, that's dope. There's snow, there's ATC, that'll be fun. And then as soon as I start streaming, Denver ATC logs off. And I'm like, oh, great. And now, as soon as I get airborne and I'm outside of Tower's airspace, guess what? Tower's back online. So it's just so funny. It's so funny. So I'm hoping that at least I honestly don't care if there's ATC or not in Chicago. I just hope that there is there's snow. All right, we're gonna go ahead and climb all the way to our cruise altitude, which is gonna be 310 today, and we're gonna get off of tower frequency and switch back to Unicom. There it is. And other than that, we're good. Above the clouds is not too bad. Under the clouds, it was pretty rough. Grand Z, will my flight take me over Des Moines? I don't even know where that is, my friend. Don't know what that is or where that is. Very cloudy though. I'm loving X-Enviro. Like, it's funny, before I flew with a SkyMax Pro, and nothing against those guys, they make great products, but but I wanted, when X-Enviro came out, I wanted to hate on it. One, because it's expensive, and two, because I had already invested in SkyMax Pro and I had upgraded my SkyMax Pro. And I was like, okay, no, this is probably gonna suck, right? Well, I get it now, and I'm like, yeah, I wish I would have gotten this plugin sooner. Now, before I couldn't because I had a Mac, and X-Enviro is not available on Mac computers, which does suck. But yeah, this plugin is dope. I mean, these clouds make flying so much more immersive. And like, the cool thing, like, you see how like the clouds, like, they don't just go on forever, which sometimes they do. Sometimes when the weather calls for it, you know, it's gonna be overcast until they get to the horizon. But there's sometimes when, you know, there's storms and weather formations or whatever you want to call them that actually end at a certain point, and it's kind of cool that we can actually see that we're flying out of that into like a little bit of clear area, and off in the distance there's some more clouds. So, alright, what's our altitude? I want to pay attention to that. Passing 210. Alright, we're going to go ahead and change our Q and H to standard.
Standard Barrow cross-check. Passing flight level 213.
Since we don't have anything else to do, we'll do our after takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Landing gear up. Flaps retracted. Packs on. Checklist down to the line completed. If you're ready to continue below the line, click it again. Barrow reference. Standard Barrow set. Checklist below the line completed.
Nice. All right, let's try out our new camera that we made. Oh snap! Oh no! Why'd you stop? Why'd you stop there? Probably because I need to change this back to linear transition. Yeah, that's what it was. I think that's what it is. Let's try that again. I also want to slow this camera down. It's going like really freaking fast. We'll go like double 600, I guess. Save all. That's still pretty fast. There it is. I can't decide what view I want to look at for a little while. I guess we'll do this one. Alright, so how are we doing? Yeah, we have a little ways before we get to our cruise. Have a nice little crosswind too. 305.67. Top of clouds coming up in about 40 miles, roughly. Can I fix this camera? So I like this view, I just don't like how. Nope. I guess I could just aim it up. Let's do that. There it goes. Boom. Let's see, OBS. Once we get to our cruise, it'll on the bottom of your screen it'll recalculate what our ETA will be. Right now, it's not very accurate as we're climbing. You'll so looking at the map, we just took off. Oh, actually, we're under center control. Oh, wow, that's so funny. So basically, like I said, there was no ATC when we left Denver, and now there's full ATC in Denver. That means tower, actually ground is not online, but tower and center is on. So we actually do need to contact center. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know what their frequency is. We're going to check show who's online, and you can see all these people are online. Denver ATIS, Denver Tower, Denver Center. So that's 135.6. Switch that over. And he should be giving us our squawk and everything. Now we're at 290. Denver Center, Blue 116 with you at 295 for 310.
Blue 116, Denver Center, squawk 1452.
Squawk 1452, Blue 116. I think he said 1452. Is this a real person? That sounds like a fake voice.
Blue 116, contact 50 miles northwest of the Goodman VOI. Maintain follow 310.
Climbing to 310, Blue 116. Alright, yeah, I think he's using like some kind of like I don't know, robot voice thing or something. Alright, we're gonna switch this to 0.75 for auto throttle. And here comes 310. And here's our cruise. Got real quiet in the cockpit too. That's what I'm saying too, Ramon. I'm like, is it a coincidence that every time I show up, ATC goes away? Is it a coincidence? Does my name have a bad name out there for some reason? When I look this way, I'm looking at the chat, just so you guys know. It's like when I look at the co-pilot, I'm looking at the chat.
Denver Center, Alpha Bravo Delta.
Alright, cool. Well, at least we have some little background ATC noise, I guess.
Alpha Bravo Delta.
Don't get a troll controller.
Denver Center, squawk right now.
Nice, all my ETs are on screen. Cool. I actually can't see them until you tell me, so cool. Yep, ETE is 1 hour 21. It's actually shorter than that's good. That's actually a really good time. And ETA is about 21:56 Zulu, which is going to be what time for me? It's gonna be like 3:21. Oh wait, that's not right. Right now it's 2:35. So yeah, about 4 o'clock. We'll land about 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern. See you later, Manny. Thank you, bro, for joining. Alright, I'm trying to pull up today's motivational quote of the day is, oh yeah, I like this one. We are what we repeatedly do. I love this quote because it's so true. If you continue to do, like if you have bad habits or whatever that may be, if you good habits, bad habits, whatever it is that you repeatedly do, that is basically, oh crap. That wind just hit us. I don't know, what was that, update or what? You are what you repeatedly do. We form habits, and then our habits form us. So I mean, I don't know how better I can explain that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a habit to go to the gym every day, or every morning, or whatever, you're gonna be fit. You know, that habit is going to be a good habit. It's gonna help you to become fit. if you decide to do the opposite, and you don't work out every day, maybe you sit around the house all day and eat all day, whatever, then that there's no there's no surprise why you may look the way you may look. You know what I'm saying? So you are what you repeatedly do. And I completely agree with this. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm still trying to work on in this area, and I'm not talking about with working out, but just in with habits in general, trying to make sure that I hold on, I'm trying to do two things at the same time. Trying to make sure that I try to create good habits in my own life, things that are positive, things. Wow, that when the update just like so crazy. Because I try to, there's bad habits that I've had in the past, and I try to get rid of them. There's things I try to be in a good habit of doing, like waking up early, not only to stream, but there's things that I actually want to do before I even start streaming, which is early in my own local time. Usually I want to, there's certain things I want to do in the morning before I even talk to anyone, before I even get out of bed even. There's things, there's like, like for example, learning a new language. There's what else? There's working out. There's also I try to read the Bible, stuff like that. It's like there's just certain habits that I try to get into on my own. That if you continue to repeat those habits, they become easy. They become like you don't have to think about it. You don't have to even try because it's just part of your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Space Aider, what's up, man? Welcome to your first Explain stream. Grayson, yeah, I remember you, bro. Haha, Grammar says I'm overweight, but I just say I was fed a little too well. Hey, that could be a good thing too. That means you got a good cook in the house. They take care of you. You never miss a meal. Also, let's talk about my flight. So last night, well, I'm off today, by the way. It's Martin Luther King Day in the United States, and I had the day off. And so last night I decided I want to do a long haul. I don't do very many long hauls, you guys know that. So I was like, well, it was like midnight at the time. I was like, it would be really cool if I could do a long haul and, finish the long haul on stream. I've done this before where I'll take off in the middle of the night and I will basically stream the last hour of my flight and arrival. And that was my plan. So I posted it on my Discord channel, let everybody know. Hey, think about doing a long haul. Today for Infinite Flight, IFATC is doing ATC in Japan. So I was like, okay, I want to fly to Japan. My time was about around 6 to 7 hours is how much time I had to possibly time it correctly to land at my usual stream time, which is about 1400 Zulu or 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern. And so we did that. A few people joined me. I think about 4 guys flew with me, and we took off out of New Delhi. I think it's in India, and about a 6 to 7 hour flight to Japan, Narita, however you say it. And it was a very good flight. Oh my gosh, I definitely recommend you guys do that flight. Like, that flight looks so dope. I mean, the scenery the entire way was beautiful. The only problem was the sun set about halfway through the flight, so I wasn't able to see scenery past the Himalayas and like maybe western China. But other than that, the flight was freaking, I mean, it was beautiful. I'm gonna have some screenshots I'm gonna be posting up on Instagram here. I may post them during the flight. I don't know. I'll probably post them after the stream. But it was a good flight. It was a very good flight, and I definitely recommend it. Like, the flight was so good that I would love to have streamed the entire flight. It just I couldn't because people were asleep in my house, so I couldn't really do that. But anyway, so in the morning, so this is the part a lot of you guys don't know about. It was going around on my Discord channel that I got ghosted on Infinite Flight. Now I'm talking about Infinite Flight, not X-Plane right now, guys. So if you guys don't know what Infinite Flight is a mobile flight simulator. All right, and this morning I didn't sleep. Like, I didn't go to sleep all night. I basically stayed up the entire flight. I was planning on going to sleep and I did not. What I ended up doing was I was doing some X-Plane flights at the same time as my long haul flight was going on Infinite Flight. So my phone was continuing to fly, but I was doing some stuff on X-Plane. doing some GA stuff. I also was doing some camera testing, like I was talking about. And so, anyways, I stayed up all night. And Funkiest Shark65, thank you for that follow, man. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Really, really appreciate that. So, anyway, let's make this long story short. Not that we don't have like 2 hours of time to kill, but I had to go like at what time? It was like an hour before it was time to land in Japan. So I found out last minute that my wife actually didn't have to work until later in the afternoon. And so I was planning on doing the stream in the morning, but because she was staying home, I ended up just staying with her. I ended up cooking her some breakfast. I made eggs and bacon, no toast this time, but it was good. It was good. So I spent some time with her in the morning instead of streaming, and I also was cooking and stuff like that too. So that's why I did not stream at my usual time today. And then now obviously she's at work, so now I have a place to myself and I can stream, be as loud as I want, whatever. So, but yeah, so I stepped away, and so the thing was, my aircraft continued on, obviously, and I was like, you know what, I probably should, like, turn my phone off to make sure I don't fly off too far, because, I mean, if you let your aircraft go, your plane's going to fly until you have, until you run out of fuel, and I had about 6 hours of extra fuel somehow. I don't know how I had that much fuel in my plane, but when I had like an hour ETE to Japan, I still had 6 hours of fuel remaining. I was like, okay. So what I ended up doing was, I came back to my phone real quick and I just turned it off. I don't know what ATC said. I didn't look at anything. I just looked at my location. I was like probably 5 minutes away from Japan, and I was still at flight level 310. And I saw that ATC had tried to contact me a couple times. It did not seem like I was ghosted, and so I just turned my phone off. So basically, if you turn your phone off mid-flight on infinite flight, it basically just pauses your stream. Not your stream. It pauses your flight, and you can just come back and continue from where you left off. And that's exactly what I did. I stepped away for a few hours. I was, spending time with my wife, and I came back and I landed the aircraft later on, and I landed with ATC, so that means I had not been ghosted. If I was ghosted, then I would not have gotten any credit for that flight. I would not have gotten anything for that flight. I wouldn't seen anybody. I wouldn't be able to talk to ATC, nothing. So, so yeah, I was not ghosted. So if that little rumor is going around me getting ghosted, I did not get ghosted. Kid MC, you missed the takeoff. That's about it. Also, actually, you did miss. It was snowing earlier, so you missed that. You missed that. How you doing, IFMG? Good to see you, bro. Welcome back. But yeah, so if you're just joining us, all you really missed was, I mean, obviously the takeoff, the startup, and you missed some pretty heavy snow back in Denver. I'm pretty sad that it actually went away right before we took off. I guess I took too long. I always take a long time though. It takes me a while to get off the ground with these aircraft, but I want to get a really good flight with the Airbus. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. Hopefully everything goes good in this flight. We get a good landing. I'm expecting some very interesting weather in Chicago. This is the Porcupine livery for Frontier. That's all it says on the name of the livery is Porcupine or Spiky or something like that. Graham Reporter, you haven't missed anything, man. Now that we're just cruising. So hopefully you guys doing good. Happy Monday to you. Happy early Tuesday for some of you guys who are that far ahead in time zones. I believe right now we're flying over default X-plane scenery, so none of this is actually looks really good though for default.
Maintain 16,000. Okay, that's 3042.
But I love this livery. I love the Frontier livery. I've never flown Frontier. I probably won't see me flying them in real life, but I just love the livery. With the Manatee, pretty cool, Alex. You're flying on infinite flight with the Manatee. That's pretty dope. Sangsar, how you doing, man? Welcome aboard. Good to see you. It's pretty smooth out here. It was a little bumpy when we started out, but it's pretty smooth.
425 advised having the Telluride Airport weather on board and when able to stay across request.
Actually, I think it's just that guy's mic sounds a little staticky. Can you guys hear
We do have
ATC all right?
work for Southern right now. We'd like to have the RNF GPS 9 area approach.
R425, Roger, you can expect
Explain, no, this is Explain 11, my friend. PC version.
Roger, thank you.
If you're still flying Explain 10, you need to do something else with your life. And so far, so good. We have not had autopilot disengage, so that's good. Usually, for whatever reason, my autopilot likes to disengage. I think it's because I chose a lower altitude this time. So we'll go with flight plan, take a look at where we are. Yeah, so our top of descent is going to be around 2146 Zulu. That's about an hour from now, so we're about an hour from our top of descent. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this flight. I was excited about taking off in the snow. Sadly, it went way earlier than I would like to, but I'm hoping that we still get some snow in Chicago. It was snowing pretty hard when I checked before we took off. Today's in-flight meal. Oh, that's a great question. You have to ask the caterers about that. Who's going to be our caterer for today's flight? I just allow you guys to kind of bring. I let you guys volunteer whatever you'd like to serve everyone in the back. No problem, Kid MC, man. I do my best to reply to everyone who hits me up. You know, sometimes I can't, or not that I can't, but sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to reply. Ooh, look at that turbulence that just hit us. What is wrong with this camera? Alright, I'm gonna delete this whole camera group because it's not working like it's supposed to.
Blue 116, kind of Minneapolis Center 133.4, good day.
133.4, good day, Blue 116. Alright, we got a contact. Minneapolis 133.4 is what you
Alpha
said.
Bravo Delta 666, Boom airspace to the east, order service terminated. For exchange to advisors, Bruce, have a good day.
Alright. And that should be it right there. Minneapolis Center, Blue 116 with you at 310.
Blue 115, Minneapolis Center, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I guess that's all I was going to say. That was short. Cool. Nice. So Starlight says main meal is going to be, what, chicken and rice? That sounds good to me. Well, what style of chicken? Or which style of rice? There's so many different types of rice. Is it just like plain white rice? Is it like a specific culture type of rice? And a little bit of chocolate cake.
Air Canada 34, leaving the airspace to the southeast. Cleveland Center, offline radar services.
1% chocolate, 99% sugar. Oh man. See you later. IFMG, thanks for stopping by, bro. I got a parachute for you out back if you gotta go. Holy crap. When that weather updates, man, it is scary. Alright, what was I doing before all that? I was deleting things. Alright. I kinda wanna like let's do some camera stuff because I just enjoy it. It's just fun to me, and it's also just gonna kinda help me pass the time. We're still gonna talk and hang out. If you guys got any questions, definitely leave those right now in the chat, and I'll try to answer all your questions right now. This is an orbit camera that I made, which is actually pretty dope. I wonder if I can slow it down. I'm not sure how I can edit the camera, to be honest. Let's see. I think this is the orbit 1. Let's go to X camera, control panel. Oh, nice. I can't. Wait. Transition seconds 1.7. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea how to slow this down. Track camera heading, enable track pitch, external camera, linear hidden, blah blah blah. Oh wow, there's like a million freaking points. It's like 36 of them. Okay, how about we do that another time? Go for Tim. No, Infinite Flight has no clouds. So this is not Infinite Flight, my friend. Please read the title. Filippo Giacometti. You know what? It's a great question. What do pilots do during cruise? I mean, obviously they're not live streaming, so they're not talking to anybody. I mean, yeah, they could be talking to the other co-pilot. I mean, technically, during cruise, I assume there's not much for them to do except for talk to ATC. I mean, they're usually monitoring, you know, all the different gauges and stuff. So, but I mean, yeah, that's a great question. What do pilots do during cruise? I mean, are they just like Netflixing? Are they watching Facebook? Is there any real pilots in the chat that can answer this question for us? Nicholas, how you doing, man? Welcome back. Geo Aviation, welcome. Good to see you, bro. They do get a meal though, that's for sure. I know they get food. You know, one thing I learned, I don't remember where I learned this from, but apparently the pilot and co-pilot are not allowed to eat the same meal, just in case like one of them, you know, is poisoned or gives them diarrhea or gives them food poison, like for health reasons and safety reasons, the co-pilot and pilot. And I could be wrong. Again, if a pilot is watching this, you could please tell me. I don't remember where I heard this, but somebody told me that the co-pilot and pilot are not allowed on any flight to eat the exact same meal, just in case one of the meals causes them to get sick. So that way there's still a healthy pilot on the plane.
123.620. Bye.
What's up, Glimey boy? Good to see you, bro. Oh, nice, Nicholas. You're a pilot. What do you fly? I'm a little late in the chat, by the way, so if you've already answered that question, I apologize. No problem, Filippo. I do my best to answer questions. If I don't know it, I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I'm not a real pilot. I don't know what they do during cruise. Okay, so Nicholas, you can do things on cruise, depending on the airline. Drink have to be different as well? That I did not know. So I think it's probably an airline-specific type thing, like what pilots are allowed to do during cruise. I don't see a reason why they can't use their phone on cruise. I mean, like the whole thing about like having to be on airplane mode and how all that crap. Like we're in a new century now. Like I don't see why a phone is going to be a problem with messing up radios on a big Boeing 737. Yes, I do stream at weird times. I know. I know. And right now, I'm trying to fix all my camera views, so I'm just hanging out with you guys. So it's really not much to do right now. We're just cruising, and I'm just fixing camera views. Also, kind of showing you guys how I make my camera views. So I guess that's a little helpful if you guys are interested in that kind of thing. And again, I wish you could make camera views like this on X-Plane. That would be amazeballs. Alright, this is the camera view I really liked before, and now I don't because something messed it up. Oh, there it is.
Dynasty 52.
Set initial zoom. That's all I had to do. Zoom out.
Radar contact 4-1, copy. Might not be well. Welcome aboard.
I did mention that already, Gio, earlier about watching the instruments. It is true they have to eat different foods. And yes, Space Aider, you are correct. On long haul flights, the pilots sleep. Not all of them, obviously. But there's, I believe, there's 2. And again, I could be wrong. I'm just saying this is what I think. I thought that I saw a video or something about this before, but like for example, in a 777, you have a crew of was it 3 or 4 pilots or something like that, and they'll basically go, take turns. One guy will fly point, or like he'll be the main pilot flying the aircraft. The other one will be handling radios, and then they'll basically rotate. And the third guy will go to sleep, so that way you can always have somebody awake and aware. Yes, Ian, this is X-Plane. I'm very impressed. This aircraft has not, the autopilot has not disengaged on me like it usually does. Thank you, Space Hater. Thank you. Says good luck on my landing today. I hope we have a good landing. I really hope we have a good landing. I really hope we have a good landing today. I hope we do. Alright, this camera view is all fixed up. I love my camera views, guys. I love my camera views. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get this view right here slowed down. That's too fast. It's so cool, though. This is only an example of the things that I can do. Let's go. Let's make another one, but outside. Let's do that. I want to redo the outside cameras, so let's do that now. What camera is this? First, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Oh, that's too far. Right there. Because this is mainly a ground. This is a ground camera, so this is for when I'm on the ground. So I'm not going to change these. I don't know what that camera is though. So delete that. I'll keep that one. And I think we'll keep that one. I'll zoom out a little bit. Yeah. So a lot of these views were made basically whenever you see all the ground trucks and stuff like that, so you can have a really cool view of that. So it's, what is this camera? Oh, delete. Alright, we'll save that. We're gonna make a new group. No, actually, before we do that, we're gonna create an orbit. No, let's create a flyby. We're gonna create a flyby. And we'll do it from, I don't know, 50. I'm just making up numbers. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Duration. Let's make like a 60-second long flyby. And distance in meters, that's 500 meters. I don't know. Initial height, let's do everything else the same. Create, go ahead, save, and if I go down to this little pop-up menu and pick flyby 1, let's see what that looks like. That's actually really cool looking. Yeah, so dope. If only the freaking, does anybody know a plugin or something to fix the contrails in X-Plane? Man, that's the one thing that bugs me about this game. Everything else I love. Yeah, I'm liking that right there. I can dig it. That's a cool flyby. do. Uh-oh. Oh, cool. If I hit the button, it starts over. Let's see. There's an orbit camera. There's a flyby. The end of the flyby. And there's an interior. Nicholas, what scenery am I using? I don't know what you mean by scenery, but this is all default X-Plane scenery. What you're probably asking is what weather engine am I using? I'm using X-Enviro. My birthday is January 31st. That's actually, I don't know, like a few weeks or something. Alright, let's make another one. I like these camera views, are so cool. We'll go to X camera, toggle. We'll make like one other cool external. Let's get like a cool external view so that we can use it just in general. So we'll go to, that's ground, orbit, flyby. And we'll just go to add
camera 1 to category,
turn off
category
track
6.
IR, turn off head shake, and we'll turn off that too. And we'll set home. Wait a second. Oh, maybe track IR is a problem. Hold on. I think I might have just fixed something. So I'm in here. I'm all close, right? I hit home. Oh snap, I fixed it. Dope. Alright, save. Now I can see my instruments and not have to like do anything stupid. Dopeness. Okay. Cool. Alright, anyways. This is gonna be an external camera, so we'll hit external. Where's external? I know external's over here somewhere. I know it's like right in front of me and I'm not seeing it. Free camera, target, Cineflex. Oh, there it is right there. Boom. 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 Okay. Let's do... I think that would be cool right there. Alright, so the first camera is going to be like this. Let's turn to the right just a bit. And slide off in this direction. And we'll look down. And we'll hit enable linear transition and smooth camera join. And then we'll hit add, so another camera. Go all the way over here, like right here. I think will be fine. And then we'll rotate it. Yeah, basically be like perfectly behind it. Do the exact same thing for that. We'll add another.
Added camera 3 to category 6.
And we'll go up a bit. And we'll rotate. And down. And a little bit back too. So we'll see what that looks like. Then we're gonna add transition frame, just basically saying how many frames are gonna be between each shot. I'm gonna do 300 for now. I usually start at 300, and then I add more afterwards. All right, now I'm gonna set it to. Actually, you know what? Let's save. Go back. Look at that. Holy crap! Thank you, Adam, for that. Says you love my videos. Appreciate that. All right, so look at this. Holy crap! That's so dope. Yeah, I can dig it. I love it. Oh man, that's so freaking sick. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna make those all work together. So I'm gonna go back to X camera, toggle control menu, We're gonna switch this one right here where it says enable auto advance to next camera, so that way when it gets to the next camera, it'll automatically switch to the next camera. And for our third camera, it's just gonna end the animation here. We don't need to continue the animation. So I'm gonna close this. Actually, I'm gonna hit save, close this, and we're gonna give it a try. All right, check it out. And oh, there it is. Ah, that's so sick. That's so sick. That's so sick. Okay, I just want to slow it down. I want it to be like a lot slower. We're gonna double it. We're gonna double it 600. Oops, not that much. And we'll do 600 here. Look how much slower that is. Yeah, ease in that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting too excited about this. I just learned how to do this last night, so now this is my first time actually ever getting to like really try it. And a beautiful aircraft to try it with, the JAR Design A320. So smooth with it. And I could technically create like an entire orbit. So like, you know, like on Infinite Flight, how it has the scenic camera, I can create my own scenic cameras with this technique. So that's super cool. That is super cool. Anyways, yes sir, I am in Central Time Zone.
Alrighty. Just 22:43.
Now we're gonna be leaving. Oh crap, we are close. We're not really that close, but we're about to leave Minneapolis airspace here in a second. So we'll be watching out for that. Oh, one more thing is I'm probably gonna try to set this to a level camera. Let's see, because you see how whenever the aircraft rotated, the camera rotated with it. Now I don't really know if I want that to happen. Yeah, that's cool right there. So now I'm gonna go back. So I'm okay with doing it here. But once it gets to the other view, I want to do it by itself. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see. Too bad the plane's not really rotating anymore. Yeah, it's not gonna do it anymore. Oh, I don't like that transition either. You saw that? I had like a little glitch in the middle, so I'm probably gonna turn it off until I can fix it. But I'm not gonna spend this entire stream creating cameras, or maybe I will. I don't know. What's the rest of this stuff? I do want Cinema Verte on. I just like that effect. That's basically when the camera kind of shakes a little bit in the background. This would be a really cool view when we're landing too. I think that'll be super cool. Justin, 20 subs for 3K. That sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Alright, last time. I want to see if I fix that transition. Yep, very smooth right there. Very smooth. Very, very smooth. Indeed. So I hope you guys are enjoying your chicken and rice and 1% chocolate cake. Oh, nice, and it goes backwards. Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's switch. Cool. Alright. We're still a ways from our top of the ascent. Yeah, we're a while out. And it's pretty smooth out, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the seatbelt signs off. Yep, Starley made the meal for today's flight. We loaded up his chef cooking. So if you guys have any problems with the food on board, it's his fault, not mine. Blue Arrow and Blue Games has nothing to do with the food that has been served on these flights. So eat at your own risk. Little John, how you doing, man? Will I do Coro to Los Angeles? I don't know what Coro is. I'm sorry. Nice, Brett. You live in Denver and you got 4 inches of snow. I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the stream, but we actually got to see like an inch of it on X-Plane, which is pretty cool. Speaking of Denver, man, I love Denver. I think I've said this before. I love Denver. The first time I ever saw snow in my life, like real snow, was in Denver. This was years ago, but it was the first time I ever was in Denver. So Denver has a place in my heart because it has the first time ever seeing snow. So that's pretty cool. I want to go back to Denver and go snowboarding someday. I really want to. Nice, Brett. You live in Greeley. New York got 14 inches of snow. Anybody from Chicago in the chat? It's snowing. It's snowing now. It's cold here. I live in Texas. It's not snowing at all, but it is cold. It is cold. Oops, that's not the view I want to do. Crap. Uh-oh, I'm stuck in it. I was stuck in the view. I don't really know which one we want to look at right now. We'll just leave it there for now. Who also lives in Texas? You live in Texas, Nicholas? Pretty cool, man. Yeah, I got 0 inches of snow. Grand Porter in Aberdeen. Yeah, Minneapolis should be sending us off to Unicom here pretty soon. Mr. Sloth, welcome back, bro. It's been a while. It hasn't been that long, but it has been a while. But I've never been snowboarding before. I've never been skiing before. As you guys know, I don't live in a place where either of those things ever happen. So I would like to go to Denver. It doesn't have to be Denver, but it's just so maybe, you know, anywhere that has lots of snow. I would love to give snowboarding a try, or even skiing. I don't know, either one. I feel like I may hurt myself, but I want to do it. I want to try it. Justin, it's alright. I think I used approach mode too on that long haul from last night. It's funny because originally I was kind of planning on going to sleep for that long haul we did last night on Infinite Flight, and I ended up not doing it because I just, you know, I wanted to do other things. You know, I didn't really want to go to sleep. It's like, it's my day off. I don't have to wake up early in the morning. I don't have to do anything. So I decided to just stay up, play some DCS World, play some X-Plane. I learned some camera stuff in X-Plane, and then you know, stayed up. I think I might have slept a little bit this morning, but not very much.
Center, this is United 1 Heavy, joining you flight level 340.
How you doing, Ryan? Todd, good to see you, man. Maybe we need to start thinking about icing. Maybe we need to think about. Do we have our icing and everything set up? You thought I died on my keyboard.
6301, United
what airlines have I flown in real life? To be honest with you, not that many. I mainly fly a lot of the same ones. So United, obviously, because I live in Houston, Texas, and that's the hub. Flying United, American Airlines, Delta Airlines. Never flown Southwest. I've flown on Spirit, and I won't be flying it again. I've flown Gol, that's in Brazil. I've flown Avianca, I believe that's also in Brazil. What else have I flown? I'm sorry, I keep switching that camera view. What other That might be it.
That's when full pass.
Cause it was crazy is when I do my
3 or runway 3 or runway 27.
when I do my international flights, it's usually with United, because United basically flies everywhere. So yeah.
Minneapolis Center,
Never flown Ryanair, never flew Lufthansa. Yeah, I like Spirit's livery, that's it. Nothing else. I've flown Star Alliance, but that's basically the same as United because they're part of the Star. Oh, JetBlue.
Runway 3.
I have flown JetBlue. I forgot about that.
Runway 33, yeah, Alpha Skybass 5232.
Blue 116, leaving my airspace. Kansas City Center is offline at the moment. Radar service is terminated. Change to Unicom 122.8. Crew, Chicago approach is online, however, and so just be ready to give them a call when you get closer.
Alright, we'll do switch into Unicom 122.8. Blue 116, thank you for the ATC. Alright, so we'll be switching to Unicom.
United 351
And he said that Chicago approach is online, so we may get lucky today. ATC may not be dodging me this time. He said that Chicago approach is online. So we will be, we're getting pretty close to our destination actually. We're flying over, yeah, we'll be in Chicago not very long from now. Samuel, are you late? A little, but not, yeah, you're good. You're a little late, but it's okay. We're about to land. I forgot to turn off the APU bleed, all the APU stuff. It's okay, it didn't hurt anything. Just burning extra fuel. Thank you for the subscription, Samuel Edwards. I don't know why I didn't show up, but thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Alright, let's take a look at the MCDU and see if our top of descent is coming up anytime soon. Yeah, there it is right there. And we still have about 30 minutes till we get to our top of descent, but we may be in Chicago airspace before then. Yeah, so again, we're expecting 22 left, but that could definitely change. I will go ahead and get the information for Chicago. I'm gonna update that. Looks like 260 at 9 knots. It is snowing still, it says. Few at 1600, which is pretty low clouds. Broken at 2900. Overcast at 6000. And temperature is -8. Dew point -12. Altimeter 3018. And that's all we need to know. Okay, cool. Holy crap. You flew into O'Hare on a thunderstorm with a little United Express jet. That had to be fun. Yes, sir, Samuel, we're landing in Chicago today. I don't know. He says he don't know how I'm alive, basically, because we did that long haul overnight, and I'm still up and still doing stuff, still flying. Well, I mean, I didn't really feel like doing infinite flight today. That's why we're doing X-Plane. I wanted to do X-Plane. I was not in the mood to do infinite flight after doing that long haul. A 7-hour flight, well, it was actually 6 hours. We got there early, about an hour early. Even though we pulled the power way back, we were still there. We still landed about an hour earlier than we were expecting to land in Tokyo last night, or this morning, I should say. But I'm all right. I can't say I always stay up late, but I mean, staying up all night is nothing new to me. Oh, Mexico City to Miami is a great flight. I definitely recommend that. I don't know what game you're playing. I don't know if you're on Infinite Flight or X-Plane, but if you're on Infinite Flight, definitely Mexico to Miami. You get to see the, you get to see Cancun, you get to see Cuba. I mean, it's a really nice, really nice flight. My favorite aircraft, Ace, is a 787. I think I don't know. I don't know if I hope they're making a better 787 for X-Plane, because the current one is not great. Why is there no snow on the ground? There should be, like, everywhere out here actually, but there, you know what? There may be like a plug-in or something somewhere that, or not plug-in or something. I think there might be some kind of scenery pack where you can like change the ground to snow. I don't know if that, I could be wrong, but there should definitely be snow on the ground, at least where we are right now. We're flying. We're almost into Chicago. I'm not sure, but I think we're flying over Kansas. Yeah, we're flying over Kansas right now. Kansas is kind of to the behind us. Nice, Sam. You're doing a long haul from Seoul to Singapore. Is there any merch coming soon? Hopefully. I already have a shirt. I've already shown you guys a shirt. At least if you're on the Discord channel, you've seen the shirt. We're just kind of waiting to make sure that everything's going to go alright with the other technical sides of having a merch store that sells worldwide. What's going on, Cayman Plane Spotter? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. The snow is, yeah, we're actually about, I think we're about to fly over Nebraska. Actually, no, I take that back. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, we're actually just to the north of the storm, it looks like. Yeah, so the worst of all the snow and icing and stuff like that is to the south of us, which is going to be off of our right wing because we're flying to the east. But as we get to Chicago and Illinois, we'll meet the other part of the storm. So right now we're okay. Mr. Stoth has a good question. You know, again, I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the 3K special. I know usually I do like a longer flight for my 3K, my special simulator, you know, my special streams and stuff like that. I have not done a long haul flight for X-Plane yet, so that's a possibility. I could do, I don't know, I really don't know. It's with me playing so many different games now, it's even harder to decide how to do the special. Like my New Year's special was a split between 3 games, I think. Oh no, yeah, 3 games. Was it 3? Yeah, 3 games basically. We started off with Infinite Flight, and then we continued with X-Plane, and then we ended with Fireworks on DCS World. So, I don't know. It's kind of tough to decide. Miami to Denver is also a very good flight. Miami's a great place to fly in and out of, period. The scenery out there is beautiful. The beaches are beautiful. Mexico is, if you have you know, HD scenery in Mexico, whether you're flying, it doesn't matter what you're flying in, it's beautiful. So for example, I'm going to start creating some scenery out in Mexico so we can fly out to Mexico. Now the great thing about Infinite Flight, and I know I talk a lot about Infinite Flight on my X-Plane streams, but because it's just aviation, it's still aviation and simulators in general. And most people who watch my videos are here for Infinite Flight anyway, so that's why we talk a lot about Infinite Flight. But the thing about Infinite Flight, the great thing about Infinite Flight is a great mobile simulator for people who can't afford a PC or who don't have the leisure or luxury, I should say, of playing X-Plane or P3D or FSX. You know, so for example, for me, that's the whole reason I started playing Infinite Flight in the first place, or I should say flying Infinite Flight, was because my laptop could not handle my laptop couldn't handle X-Plane, and so I got tired of the low frame rates and all that stuff, and so I started flying Infinite Flight, and it was good. And Grand Porter, shout out to you, man. You have been doing actually a very great job of posting motivational quotes on the Discord channel. So I want to say I want to publicly say to you that I really appreciate that, and that is amazing. I wish more people would do that. That's the whole reason that is there. That there is a motivational channel on our Discord, and it's there for motivation. So I mean, if you're ever having a bad day, if you're ever feeling down, you're feeling uninspired, whatever, go to you know, go to the Discord channel and go to the motivation #motivation, and you'll see lots of motivational quotes and stuff like that. Who's that? Flippo, thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal fam. Appreciate that, bro. Long Beach to Orlando. Long Beach, California? Is that what you're talking about? Or is there another Long Beach? Or Long Beach, like, by New York? Root Beer Gaming, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. CG Gamer, welcome to the stream. Samuel Edwards, send a message to one of the moderators and they can send you a private invite link to the Discord channel. It is no longer public. Actually, there is one more link out there that's public, but I'm not gonna tell you where it is. I need to delete it. I keep forgetting to get rid of it. Justin says he's in a mood for some good sushi. I'm not really hungry, but I do have some leftover pizza from yesterday. Actually, was that yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Cali, Long Beach, Cali. Yeah. It probably is in one of the older videos. I didn't change the description of the older videos, so the Discord link is probably for sure in the older video. Or actually, what if I could have one of my moderators just go ahead and post the invite link in the stream chat, so that everybody in the stream can go ahead and use it. That's basically how I'm gonna be doing it. Basically, you have to be in a stream or be in direct contact with one of us. It could be on Instagram, wherever, Twitter, and we can get you an invite. So if one of the mods could go ahead and post that in the chat right now, that would be very helpful. And if anybody who's watching on Twitch wants it, just let me know. I can also post that to the Twitch channel, or the Twitch stream, I should say. Man, this camera view is so much better. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Mr. Sloth, we'll see. I know a lot of people have been asking about face reveals and stuff like that, and never really been into that kind of thing. It's not something that I concern myself about. I'm not worried about people seeing my face. It's just not what my channel is about. You know, like, it's not about me really. It's about the games. It's about the content. I mean, if you look hard enough, you can find my face on like on Instagram and stuff like that. But I don't even have a web camera, so there'd be no way for me to even do a face to even put my face on the screen while streaming. It'd have to be like a straight video. Oops, I keep going to this camera on accident. I need to just like move it. I love it though. Oh man, so dope. Whoever's asking how to change a voice on HTC, I do have a tutorial. Oh, we need to go to the other view. No. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Heck yeah. You stop moving, I'm getting sick. We already did New York to Los Angeles. We did that was for Thanksgiving, I believe. If you go back and watch the Thanksgiving special, we did a flight from New York. No, we did a flight from Los Angeles to New York. I recommend people, if you're gonna fly from either of those airports to the other, it may be better to fly from Los Angeles to New York most of the time because the winds are going east. You'll get there faster. If you fly New York to Los Angeles, it's gonna like almost double your flight time. ETE looking like 32 minutes. Man, this time is actually going by pretty quickly. Yeah, we should be landing. Yeah, we should be on the ground by 4. So that's about right. Or I don't know if we're gonna be on the ground by 4, but we'll be in range, depending on how busy it is. All right, so we have Chicago ground and Chicago approach online. Go ahead and pick up the ATIS for that. Where is it? Where is my flight stuff? Oh, there it is. Alright, so looks like the ATIS frequency is gonna be 135.4. Let's go plug that in. 135.4. I don't know if we're close enough to hear it. Yeah, we are.
1000 overpass. Temperature -9. Dew point -12. Altimeter 3020. Arrivals expect vectors ILS runway 28 right and runway 27 left approach. Departures expect runways 28 right.
Haha, definitely not doing Minecraft.
Intersection T10. 800 feet takeoff distance available. Please make all runway hold short instructions.
Alright, we got information Alpha. Oh, it's getting bumpy. Let's go ahead and add that seatbelt sign back on. Alright, a lot of times on VATSIM you can't actually hear what the heck they're saying. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. We got ATIS info, information Alpha. We have winds of 260 at 9. 2 statute miles of visibility. Very, very low visibility. Snowy. Scattered at 1,500. Broken at 2,500. Overcast at 6,000. Temperature is -9. Dew point? No. Yeah, dew point -12. Altimeter 3020. Let's see what else. Arrivals expect vectors ILS runway 28 right and runway 27 left. Departures expect runways 28 right and 22 left and 33 at intersection. Blah blah. Alright, so that means we got to change our runway we're landing at to 28 right, 27 left. Let's go ahead and do that now because that may change our descent plans. 287. Before we were expecting 22. I really don't know which one he's gonna give us, but we'll plan for we'll plan for 27. We'll do let's do 27 left. 27 left. So let's go ahead back to the FMC very quickly before we get to our top of the descent, which is still a ways away, and we're gonna go and edit that. And we may have to change it again when we get vectors, but right now I just want to make sure that because it could change where our top of descent will be. And that's gonna be 27 left right here. Same star, still gonna be Binky 4. And via, I have no idea. We'll just do Vogler because who knows what. And then the ERK, which we've already passed. Hopefully that doesn't make any hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. Insert that and see what changed. Make sure we don't have any discontinuities, anything like that came about after making that change. I don't see any changes. Actually, I see the changes, but I don't see any issues at the moment. Top of descent, it's still about around the same place. Let's do this one other thing. Let's switch to plan mode and we'll check out our descent. Again, we will be expecting vectors for the approach, but I want to make sure that just in case, you know, my luck, that we don't have ATC. when we get there, we'll still have a plan of attack. Alright, there's the top of the descent. And yeah, it actually looks really good. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, cool. So we'll hope for 27 left for our arrival today in the Chicago O'Hare. What's funny is actually I was just in this airport like a week ago in real life. So it's a very, very busy airport in real life. I mean, every time I fly to Chicago in real life, we always end up waiting like for the gate to open because it's so busy. Like as soon as the aircraft leaves, another aircraft is already ready to take that gate. And the airport is not small; it's big. All right, cool. All right, so our descent plans are ready to go. We have this little arrow right here. That's the top of the descent. That is about 60, 70 miles out. This little dotted line, that's 60. This next one's 40, and right ahead of us, that's 20. So it's probably, I'll say, 70 miles into our top of the descent, which is not very far out at all. And as you can see, as we get closer to Chicago, the cloud cover is getting a little bit thicker. Look at that. Chris Scott, how you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Frame Game, what's up, bro? What up? Uh-oh, who is that? Chris Scott, thank you for that subscription, buddy. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family, bro. Thank you, guys. You guys are actually really helping us get to this 3,000 subscribers right now. That's pretty dope. Samuel Edwards, I do agree. Infinite Flight does need clouds. Look, I mean, look at the difference this makes in a flight sim. The clouds. But I mean, I know they're working on it. It'll all come in time. It'll all come in time. It's going good, Chris. How's it going with you, man? Frame says, I flippin' love X-Plane. I do too, man. I do too. That's why we're playing it right now. That's why we're flying it in the Airbus A320. I've also not had a good flight with this thing on a stream yet, so I'm hoping that we can have an entire flight with this baby. 16 subs to go. Alright, so, I mean, we're still a ways out, but just in case I get distracted, let's go take a look at some charts. Just take a look at some charts. I'm going to go to this view for a second. Planes and Trains channel, welcome. Good to see you, man. Thanks for keeping the chat clean. Shout out to all the moderators, guys. You guys know I appreciate you. Or at least I hope you know I appreciate you. If you don't, I appreciate you. Let's see. I want to look at chart. Ace! What's going on, man? Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Thanks for subscribing, man. Alright. So, please do not let me forget to take this off of the screen. Because I always put stuff on the screen and I forget to take it off. So, this is, we're looking at Denver, so I need to change it to Chicago. Alright, so we're going to be landing at either 27 left, that is right here, or 28 right, which is right here. That's what the ATIS says to expect, 28 right or 27 left. Either way, we should be fine. We're planning on 27 left, I believe. The reason I chose it is because it looks like it just has an easier way to taxi and get back to the gate rather than taking 28 right, and you got to cross 33 and all this stuff. Chicago is such a massive airport. There's so much going on here. Anyway, so for our arrival, though, is the reason that we're on here. We don't need a departure anymore. Alright, the Binky 4 arrival, I think that's page 1. Don't need Denver. Which one is this? This is continuing. Okay, this is the first page. Alright, so we're going to be transitioning, I guess, nowhere really. Here's Binky right here. We need to be at 1-2000. And then down to Newark. Then to Ashton. And then to PETA. And then we turn based on where we're landing. So, landing runways 27 left, 28 left, center, and right, which is what's going to be us. We'll go from PETA to Giorgio, which is here, to Monks, to Tony. And then we'll continue on to the next page. Actually, wait a second. I think this is the first page. No, I'm confused. Which page am I on? This is the continued page. Oh, continued on file. Okay, this was the first page. Alright, so it started here at Lomi, which we just passed Lomi. And Urk was our transition. Keoke, and then Drams, flight level 340. We're already below that, so we don't have to worry about that. Riley is our first altitude restriction at flight level 240. Let's go take a look at where we are compared to that real quick. Alright, so Riley comes up right after the top of the descent. So our top of the descent is coming up pretty quickly. So 240 is our first altitude restriction. I'm going to go back to the chart and see how, let's go, I think 12,000 is where we need to be. Yeah, at Binky. So I'm going to go ahead and set the altitude right now to 12,000. There it is, and we are about 30-ish miles from our top of the descent. So probably around 20 to 25 miles out. I'll go ahead and hit the the button to activate that altitude change, and the aircraft will slowly start descending until it meets the top of the descent, and then it'll descend via the MCDU altitudes. I'm actually not hungry. I think I ate right before we streamed today, so I'm alright. Chris Scott, you are correct. There is a KC-10 on Infinite Flight. And Starly, I'll have to take a look at whatever flight you posted. Where do I get charts? I get them from Google or SkyVector. If it's in the US, I just use SkyVector because they're like extremely easy to get. If it's in the UK or anywhere else on the other side of the world, anything that's outside of the US, even Canada and Mexico, I have to just Google them. I don't really have a reliable source to always get charts from them. There's places that you could get it that you have to pay for, but I'd rather not. At least at the moment. So, cloud cover, guys.
We are close to top of descent, sir.
Alright, so you hear him? He just told me we're close to top of descent. I'm gonna go back inside and we'll go ahead and just hit the button. Oops, so that the aircraft will just go ahead and descend when ready. Oh, that's the wrong button. I'll hit this one. There we are. Alright, so the throttle's gonna go down to idle. You see right here on our display is saying DES, which I believe means decelerate or descent. I think it means descent. Yeah, it means descent. So we're coming up on our top of the descent. Aircraft's gonna start descending on its own, and it should take us all the way down to 12,000 or whatever we decide to go to next. One thing I do want to watch out for is just speed. So. So I may go ahead and hit this and allow it to go back into auto throttle. It is not okay, sir. It is not. Do we have any checklists we need to do? Approach? Yeah, we don't need to do that yet. I don't think, do we? Let's see what he says.
Approach checklist. Briefings. Confirmed. ECAM status. Checked. Seatbelts. On. Bayro set. 2992. Decision height. 200. Engine mode selector. It is not okay.
Oh,
sir.
I forgot that a long time ago.
Required.
That should have been set when we took off.
Required. Auto brake. It is not okay, sir. It is not set.
I'm gonna go auto brake medium.
Auto brake set.
Landing in the snow today. Brake fans on. This is stuff we could probably do a lot closer to our actual like approach, but we'll just do it now. That's fine. Alright, as you see right here, aircraft is descending. Gotta love VNAV. Okay, let's start thinking about ATC. But we are going to have to contact ATC. And we are getting very close to approach. Chicago approaches 133.62. To write these down. And then we also are gonna have ground, which is 121.9, and then Chicago ATIS, which we'll check it. We'll listen to the ATIS one more time. 1354 before we contact them. 1354. All right, so let's go ahead and do that right now. We already got that turned up, tuned in. Let's see what it says. It says, see if anything's changed. Information Bravo.
Altimeter 3020. Arrivals expect vectors ILS runway 28 live and runway 27 left approach. Departures runways 28 right, 22 left, and 33 at intersection T10, A800 feet takeoff distance available. Please make a runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Bravo.
Alright, we have information Bravo. Oops, wrong buttons.
International.
Let's go ahead and switch to Chicago approach, which is gonna be 133.62. It is, and we'll switch over. We're getting pretty close, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit them up.
Last call sign for Chicago, rotate again.
And basically, I'm gonna call in, let him know we're descending via the Binky 4 arrival in Chicago. Requesting, I don't know if he'll give us that runway or not, but we'll see what he says. We'll just let him decide.
And Pacific 6660, Chicago approach on departure, fly runway heading, wind 260 at 12, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Oh yeah, approach is also tower for Chicago too, I forgot. Look at that, clouds, man, it's gonna have some crazy weather going down here. Alright, I think we can punch in here. Chicago approach, Blue 116 with you at flight level 266, descending via the Binky 4 arrival in Chicago. So right now he's probably looking for me. He might give me a new squad code, I don't know.
Is that the Blue 116 calling?
Yes sir, confirm. I mean, affirm.
I'll contact you once you're in my airspace.
Roger that, Blue 116. Alright, apparently I'm too far. I thought I was close. It felt like I was close. Geo Aviation, we're on the way down right now. Alright, so I don't know if you guys could hear him. He's kind of low on the stream, but he basically was just saying that he's going to contact me when I'm in his airspace. So we'll continue descending via the Binky 4 arrival in Chicago O'Hare. As of right now, we're expecting 27 left on our arrival, but that could change if he decides to give us something different. Right now we're sitting down to 12,000 feet. We need to be at 12,000 feet at Binky, which is right there actually. That's about 50 miles, something like that. 48, 50 miles out.
6660, radar contact, flight heading 195. Climb and maintain 12,000.
I don't know if we're gonna be on the ground in 10 minutes, but yeah. Yeah, I do love Chicago. Chicago's a great place. Apparently you don't want to go in the winter. I've gone like in the fall, but I've never gone like in like winter, like right now this season. So man, look at those clouds on our right side. Holy crap! Yeah, we're flying right into this snowstorm or whatever it is. Whatever you people call it.
18221, on departure, fly runway heading, wind 260 at 12, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
We should be losing the contrail pretty soon here, as we lose altitude. I do have scenery in it in Chicago too, so hoping that that loads in like it's supposed to.
Pacific 6660, proceed direct Acito.
I need to set a quick key for that camera view. Alright, coming up on Dublin next. Or not Dublin. I was reading the chat and like trying to talk at the same time. Coming up on Binky next. So we still need to lose about 10,000 feet though. Yeah, you see the nose going down now. We may need some drag. It's not saying anything though. We're descending about 2,800 feet per minute right now. So right here, we want to stay in between these magenta markers. We don't want to go outside of that, or basically autopilot would disengage itself, and we don't want that again. So descending down to 12,000, go ahead and hit the speed brakes.
Spoilers full.
And that'll keep us closer to that center line. No, I'm not going to be playing music at this part of the flight.
221 Chicago approach radar.
I could have put some music on during cruise, but I don't want to put music on now. I want to be able to hear ATC.
And Pacific 6660, there are no further ATC services online. Switch Unicom 122.8, have a good flight.
Keeping an eye on the gauges here. So we're gonna be plugging in altimeter for Chicago O'Hare is gonna be 302. Oh, wrong thing. There it is. And the next waypoint on our arrival.
21, zoom on navigation.
Next point on our arrival will bring us down to. Hold on. Oh, this is not the right one. We don't actually have any more altitude restrictions. Yeah, we don't. So we'll be staying at 12,000 feet basically for the rest of the arrival. And we'll see if ATC gives us any type of vectors for it. So, yeah, we'll stay at 12,000. Look at this cloud cover. Man, it's going to be so snowy.
And AC 221, there are no further ATC services online.
I hope it's snowy. I hope it's not just like dark. I hope it's snowy. Store ahead, yeah, man. San Antonio is not far from where I live, so I'll probably do some. Probably take a private jet out to San Antonio from like Houston or something like that. Two cities that I don't fly to enough, I feel like, is two cities that are very close to my hometown that I drive to all the time, which are San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, and actually I go to Dallas all the time for flight simulators, but I don't very often go to Austin, Texas or San Antonio, Texas. So I need to head out there sometime. I'll probably take a Challenger, I don't know, Cessna Citation or something like that. Actually, I did fly out there once, but it wasn't for a live stream. Alright, there's 12,000 right there. I'm gonna release the spoilers now.
Chicago departure, good evening, United. 82.
Sean and G, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Holy crap, that wind just hit us.
The United 8234, on departure, turn right, heading 090. Wind 260 at 12, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Is there clear for takeoff runway 28 right, and 090, United 8224.
Right above the clouds.
090,
Ah, screenshot. There it is. It's getting a little bumpy too, just a little bit. Infinite Flyer, my computer specs are down in the description below, my friend. Oops, not the view I want. Speaking of crosswind, last night our flight from where were we flying? New Delhi to, holy crap, we're going fast. Why are we going so fast? 340 knots.
Blue nose 116 Chicago approach.
Blue 116, I got you. I think you heard me.
Squawk 3105.
3105. Squawking 3105 to 116. 3105. Alright. We're going very fast.
Chicago approach, good evening, United 656, hold be short of 28 right.
United 650.
Sun's going down too.
Chicago approach, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 28 right, United 656.
And Bluebell 116, Chicago approach, radar contact, hold you 9 miles northwest of the Joliet VOR. Expect vectors LS runway 28 right approach, O'Hara altimeter 3020.
3020, expecting 28 right approach to the 116. Alright, we're getting 28 right. We're getting 28 right instead of 27.
Bluebell 116, descend and maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000, Blue 116. Alright, down to, oh crap. Down to 5,000. And he called me Bluebell. That's funny. That's alright. Because Blue 116 is like not a real like airline, so I mean they're not supposed to know. Alright, I'm gonna go down 250 knots. This is gonna go ahead and descend. I'm gonna use the speed brakes to get some speed off. And we're about to go down below. Wait, how are we? We're about to go below 10,000. So before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and set the landing lights on and all that good stuff. Thank you, Cole Carey, for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Air Royal family. Let's see, what else am I looking for? Seatbelt signs are on. Let's go ahead and go. We're gonna go anti-ice all the way. And we look down here, our speed is getting down. And once I get our speed down 250 knots, the nose is going to come down and go down, send us down to 5,000 feet.
To West, United 8224.
Alright, so it should start descending. It should, that's what it's supposed to do. If it doesn't, then we're going to have to do it ourselves. Yeah, it's not doing it. Okay, so we'll have to do it. You can't always trust the VNav.
116 is expedite descending and maintain 5,000.
Expediting down to 5,000, Blue 116. Yeah, so we took too long. Now he's telling us to expedite. So we'll go down faster. This is pretty fast. So I believe our runway is right here. So we're about to be on the left downwind approach for runway 28 right, which we need to change in FMC. Because if we don't, this thing's gonna take us to 27 left. To center, there's 28 right. Same everything. No via ERC. And add that to our flight plan. Let's just hope this doesn't mess anything up.
United 56 on departure, fly runway heading, wind.
So what that should do, if I go to my radios now,
right. Clear for takeoff.
oops, wrong button. If I go to my radios, you'll see we should have the ILS frequency for the correct thing. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that's right. 28 right. ILS frequency is 1111. Yes, and the CRS is 273. So that's correct. Uh-oh, where are you going? Where are you going?
United 8234 Heavy. There are no further ATC services online. Switching time 122.8. Have a good flight.
Where are you going?
Change the Unicorn 122.8.
Oh crap, hold on. I gotta fix this before he tells me to fix it. Crap, come on. We need to go to Giorgio. Crap, we're going the wrong way. It's taking us backwards right now.
Blue nose 116.
Blue nose.
Fly heading 090.
Okay, he's giving us this. 090 blue 116. Alright, now he gave us some vectors to save our life, so we'll just use that. Every time he says something different. I'm not gonna say welcome to YouTube, my friend.
Departure United 656 out of 2.2 for 5,000.
That is so funny. Alright, heading into the clouds.
Contact.
Alright, we're coming up on 5,000 feet, and we're going to be right in the clouds for that. Spoilers are going to go away. We should be good on that. We'll go ahead and arm the spoilers. And store our speed down.
To maintain
215.
Well, the 1 2000, 9656.
And our speed is going to be coming down now. And look out the window. You can't see anything because it's nothing but clouds. Can't even see the ground.
United 656, Chicago approach, proceed direct Mexico.
Hey, it looks like we're flying upside down, right? It looks like we're flying upside down. So before we land, I mentioned maybe getting the new iPhone 10 like a week ago, and it might happen tonight. It might. I'm not sure. My wife is going to pick up her phone. She's probably going to go pick up mine at the same time. Foggy Frontier. I think we did a flight called Foggy Frontier once, didn't we? I can't remember. So if I do, we'll see. We'll see how that runs on a...
Turn right heading 105.
105 blue 116. Whenever they like mispronounce your name, you just have to like repeat it back more pronounced. Like if I was United or something, it wouldn't be a problem. But obviously, you know, blue 116 again, it's not. He probably doesn't hear that every day on an X-plane. Your dad has it and hates it. Well, that sucks. I know I'm not gonna hate it.
9656.
I have never hated it. I have never hated an iPhone. Actually, I take that back. I did hate one iPhone a while back, and the only reason that was because it was so old. I had like the iPhone 5. Yeah, the iPhone 5, not the S, but just the iPhone 5, like when the iPhone 7 came out. So that phone was like useless. It was free. It froze all the time. So it was pretty bad. Let's go slow our speed down just in case he turns us in. Alright, let's just make sure we do have our anti-ice, all that good stuff on. Land lights, our lights are on, seatbelt signs are on. We're ready to land. Let's go ahead and do our...
Blue L 116, reduce speed 210, high heading 090.
210090 on the heading, blue 116. So we're already at 210. Alright, we're gonna go flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
And we're gonna do our landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Cabin crew advised. Auto throttle mode. Speed. ECAM memo. It is not okay, sir. It is not.
It is not okay. I don't know why it's not okay, so we're just not gonna have a landing checklist be complete. Let's see. That's good. We'll go flaps 2. Should we go flaps 2? Yeah, we can go flaps 2.
Speed is not okay for next flaps position.
No, we can't. It's not okay. I'm gonna hit ILS. It's not gonna turn us or anything. It's just gonna put these little icons here to show us where the ILS is. Just kidding. Alright, so right now he's vectoring us. He'll probably give us a turn in here pretty soon. It'd be really cool if you could actually see the ice building up. Well, honestly, you know what? I know exactly what it is. Is that each iPhone... Oh, hold on. The heck?
And Bluebell 116, reduce speed 190.
Speed down to 190, Blue 116. Blue nose. Every time he says something different, he either says Bluebell, blue nose. What the heck? What the heck is blue nose? That's not a real thing. I mean, Blue 116 isn't either, but I'm just saying. What did you think I said? Boss Game, what's going on, man? How you doing?
And Blue Nose 116, you are 3 miles from Wavy Waypoint. Turn left heading 300 until established on a localizer. Maintain at or above 5,000. Clear ILS runway 28 right approach.
Left 300 till established. Maintaining 5,000, Blue 116. I think I read back enough of that. I think we need to go a little bit. Let's go down to 180 so that we can go another notch of flaps down. So turning left 300, which is basically all the way behind us. Alright, just so you know, guys, I will not be looking at chat from now until we go wheels down. And there is no visibility. Look at that. You can't see a thing. So, alright, so until established, we'll go ahead and hit approach mode. There it is. So once yeah, now the aircraft is turning itself to the ILS, and we're definitely gonna be using the glide slope and localizer function of this aircraft today, because it's gonna be basically no visibility till we get below 1,000 feet. Probably, or less, probably until we get to minimums, and then we may see some snow. I don't think this thing has wipers, does it? Yeah, it does. So we'll turn the wipers on if needed. We're just below the.
I believe that was 116. Wind 250 at 11, gust 18. Runway 28 right. You're clear to land.
28 right, clear to land. Blue 116. Thank you. All right, gust 18. Holy crap! All right, we're gonna go gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps
Speed
2.
checked. Flaps 2.
I don't think we need wipers. Not that they're gonna do anything, but we're gonna try it. I never used the wipers before on this thing, so we're gonna do it a try. Wow, you can't see anything. Straight IFR conditions right now. Holy crap! Oh, there it is. That looks dope, man. You can just well, you can see the city lights and oh, that's cool. That is cool. Oh, look at this Chicago city on our left wing. This is so realistic, because this is exactly how it is. Now it's gone. Well, for a second we saw things. For just a second we saw things. Alright, I'm not sure how far we are. How far are we? We are 11 miles out, so we'll hold the speed for a little while. I'll probably, once we get to about 7 miles, we'll go 170. Starley says, give me the Emirates landing, not the Ryanair. I'm gonna do my best, my friend. I'm gonna do my best. I gotta give you that blue butter. That sounds kind of weird, but the blue butter. I mean, this is what I wanted. I wanted snow, so here we go. Alright, we are 9 miles out. Still no visibility. Gear is down. Flaps set to 2. Go down to 1.6. Our next flaps can be at about 1.6, 1.5 actually.
2,500.
Holy crap, I can't see nothing. Uh-oh. Why am I disconnected? Are we still on Squawk Box? Yeah, we're still on. Actually, looks like approach just went offline. That's what happened. Alright guys, we're going down. Hopefully in a good way. Alright guys, I'm not looking at the chat now. I'm actually gonna minimize it. I'm getting rid of it. So that doesn't distract me. Alright, so real quick check. We have our flaps armed. We have our speed brakes to medium, not to max because we don't want to slide. Go into a hydroplane on the runway. We have winds gusts are at 1.8. We are establishing localizer and glide slope. We're passing 2,000 and still can't see a thing. I'm not sure if I can go down a flap setting.
Speed checked.
Yep.
Flaps 3.
Yeah, we're definitely watching this replay. Let's see. Let's try to pay attention to where we come out of the clouds here. Alright, I'll go down 1.5. Hopefully X-Enviro doesn't screw us over or anything. Alright, I'm seeing a peak. Just a little bit. I can see the runway light just a little bit at 2.8 right. I think we can go flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Yep, there it is. Alright. Turbulence is kicking us around now. Ooh, man, that wind. That gust. This is going to be tough. Alright, down to 140. We'll do that for landing. Alright, here we go.
500. 400. 300.
Just a little bit of a crosswind. It's just a lot of wind. The wind is almost directly ahead of us, but it's just a lot of wind happening at the same time.
200.
Sorry I can't see whoever that is. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Hopefully we don't die. Get ready to go idle.
100.
Holy crap, that wind.
Minimum 40, 30, 20.
There's a flare. And we're down! Holy crap. Woo, we made it! That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Oh, reverse. Almost forgot to go reverse thrust. Alright, on the rollout. I guess we'll exit to the left here. Alright, full back on that. Exit runway. We'll exit to the left here. I'm not sure if I'm still using reverse thrust or not. Oh, we are. We were. Alright guys, welcome to Chicago. Hope you brought a jacket. Holy crap. Well, everything was going good until we tried to exit the runway. I guess we're going to be taking the grass. We gotta pass to a center. Actually, we'll go that way. This thing won't turn now. The wind is so strong it won't turn. Alright, we'll get rid of spoilers. I don't do my best right now. Taxiing was harder than landing. Holy crap. Alright, we'll hold short here. And I believe ground is online, so we're gonna contact ground. Show who's online. Land on grounds 12190. Alright, there we go. I have no idea where we're parking either. No idea where we're parking. Hold on, let's see. That's the first thing he's gonna ask. We're at 28 right. Oh, we were supposed to exit right. I was thinking we landed at 27 left. Whoops. So I believe we exited at. I think we're at Tango. I have no idea where we are. Yeah, this is Tango. So we're at Tango, holding short. Papa 6. And we need to turn around. I don't know how that's gonna happen. I don't know how he's gonna tell us. I'll just ask to go like to, I don't know, Alpha, wherever that is, or Terminal 1. I don't know. So I'm just gonna tell him. Chicago ground, Blue 116 with you at I believe Papa 6, and I actually went the wrong direction.
Was that Blue Nose 116, roger, safe parking?
Well, like Frontier parking, wherever that is, Blue 116.
We are on the ground, sir. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. That was weird, never said that before.
Blue Wing 116, roger. I believe they are in Terminal 3. It's the Lima Gates, I believe. So I can get you going in that direction. You can taxi can you make a taxiway Papa there, or do you need to take runway 28 center?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to take 28 center. I'm like right at the whole short line, Blue 116.
Okay, Blue 116, no problem. You can go ahead and taxi on runway 28 center, backtrack, go all the way to the end of 28 center, hang a left on Golf, and you can cross 28 right as well on Golf, and taxi Victor Bravo, and you can enter at Alpha 20.
Alpha 20. Alright, that's back taxi 28 center, and then left on Golf, cross 28 right, and then continue on Victor Bravo to Alpha 20. Alright,
Yep,
so
that's correct. If you need help, just let me know.
appreciate that, Blue 116. Alright, so that's very helpful,
No
man.
problem.
Let's go ahead and get going. Put the flaps up.
2, flaps 0.
So we're making a
Is it
left.
blue, are you under Blue Wing or Blue Nose, just out of curiosity?
It's actually I prefer Blue 116, but I mean it's not really like a legit name, anyways.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright, I'll take note of that, thanks.
Appreciate you asking.
Yeah, anytime.
Alright, we back taxiing. Holy crap, this weather is horrible. I can't even taxi. We back taxiing to a left, or center, that's what this is. And we'll be going all the way to the end of 28 center. 28 center is not active anyways, so we can use it as a taxiway. You would never do this unless ATC gives you the okay to do something like this. Let's turn our auto throttle off. Holy crap, I'm taxiing at 40 something miles an hour. We're not taking off right now. Man, this snow is something crazy, ain't it? Like it's really tough to control my speed. What is this, Golf? That's Golf right here. This is our taxiway. Alright, we're taking Golf Golf, and we're cleared to cross to 8 right, unless he tells us otherwise before we get there. Can you hear the throttle input I'm putting in? Like, it's taking me so much throttle to move. And he said to continue on Golf Golf, but Golf, which way is it? I think it's this way. What is this? This is Papa? Oh crap, I'm lost. Oh, there's Golf Golf right there. Cool, cool. Alright, so we'll go that way. It feels like I'm going so slow, but I'm going almost 40 knots on the ground right now. Holy crap. Alright. Man, this thing picks up speed so fast. Not even kidding. Doing my best to like really control the throttle and alright. He said from here Golf Golf to continue down Golf Golf to Victor. So we need to look for Victor. Which should be on our left somewhere. There is Delta. I can barely see the freaking signs. I think you just go this way, I guess. I'm lost. I am lost, I admit it. That's a pretty cool plane right there though. Alpha something. We're just gonna park here, okay? Alright. Holy crap. Brakes, 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 brakes. And welcome to Chicago. Seatbelt sounds gonna go off now, guys. Thank you guys so much for flying with us. We'll leave the anti-ice stuff on. Turn the APU on. And kill the wipers. We'll turn off the nose lights and land lights so we don't blind the ground crew. Turn the wing lights on, strobe lights off. Seatbelt signs off. You guys are now free to get out of here. And we need to, there's one other thing. Oh. Not that one. Where is the freaking camera I'm looking for? There you are. Man, it is snowy. Alright, I'm gonna open up the doors. Nice, we finally made a successful flight. I'm just gonna use the stair because we're so off from the ramp. We're just gonna use the stairs. Alright, ground is closed.
Additional aircraft on the overground. The overground is now closing at 22250. Have a nice day.
Nice, Javion Johnson. You just passed 100 hours on Infinite Flight. Congratulations on that, bro. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for flying with me, man. This was fun. Very fun. I'm really glad we were able to get some snow. That was cool. Oh, one thing we actually... A big no-no. We should shut the engines off before we even open the doors. My bad. I don't want to kill anybody. Alright, engine's going off. That's a super dope stair with those lights on it. That's so cool. Anyways, like I was saying, welcome to Chicago. And great flight. I'm really glad we were able to get some really cool, like, snowy weather for the first time. That was really cool. A lot of fun for me. Great flight. Flight wasn't too long. I was a little worried it might feel a little long. We actually got here a bit early, so I'm happy about that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How did I forget? Replay. I always forget about this because I'm so used to just doing infinite flight and there are no replays. So hold on. Dang it. The problem with replay mode right now is that I need to get rid of all these guys. So hold on, let me get rid of the ground crew because if I don't get rid of them, they will be in the air with us. Now we're gonna disconnect from VATSIM. And we'll see the landing. I don't. It seemed like it was pretty smooth. It seemed like a pretty smooth landing. I don't know. I'm happy with it. I am happy with it. I need to fix this camera. There we go. Alright, wait for all the trucks to move out of the way. We'll watch the replay and then we'll get out of here. And while we're waiting for the replay, we will turn some music on. Alright, and the moment we've all been waiting for. The replay. Oh wow, I think I hit the wing on the freaking gate. That's why we're not using it, that's why we're using stairs. Yes sir, that was VATSIM. What did you think it was? What are we looking for? Oh right, I need to turn my brakes.
Spoilers full.
Oh, that's not the brake. There we go. Alright, so those are gone. And I'm gonna switch to replay mode. And I'm gonna go. Actually, let's just like go do this way back.
Gear down.
Hopefully this doesn't crash. If it crashes, thank you for watching. You got 3 choices. I'm just kidding. All right. I want to get it from like right when we peeked out of the freaking clouds. Right there works for me. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, so what did you guys want? Over the wing view? Alright, we get the over the wing view. I got you. I got you. I got you. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this one. This is a cool view. Alright, so one thing I'll point out really quickly is I don't know why with this aircraft in replay mode, it doesn't show the flaps coming out. I don't know why. Like, it's something about this airplane. It's like some kind of bug. But in replay mode, it will not show the landing flap settings that I'm using on my approach, which is really sucks. Yeah, the Ryanair parking, the Emirates landing. So yeah, so you're not going to probably see the spoilers come out, and the flaps are not going to go all the way down to full because of that reason. But anyway, let's watch and see how it looks. I do have a head shake on, so you'll see kind of like the ground contact, how hard we hit the ground. Ah, not bad. From this view, it looked pretty good. I don't know. I think it looked pretty good. Let's go to the next camera. Yeah, you see, you don't see the spoilers deploy or anything like that. You do see the reversals come out, though. I'm gonna watch one more real quick. We're gonna watch it from this side, and then that'll be it for the wing views. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for the hand claps. Alright, right there. Looks good to me. Man, that snow is so cool. Like, oh my gosh, that's so freaking dope. Hold on, I gotta rewind just to get a screenshot real quick. I just want to get a real quick screenshot of this the approach. All right, here we go. Speed. 50, 40. All right, here it is. 20. Oops, wrong one. Oh, this is cool. That was so dope. Okay, next camera. Let's watch from the exterior. Actually, let's do this view. Actually, no. We're gonna do this one right here. Yeah, buddy. Alright, we'll start from right here. And first of all, we're gonna get a real quick screenshot of that, because that's dope. And then let's see. $50, $40, $30, $20. drone, bro. That's freaking dope. Alright, let's watch like an actual view where we can actually see like everything. Because that view you couldn't really see much. It just looked cool. Uh-oh. There's my... Alright, touchdown's right around there. We're gonna go to the flyby view. And let's do the right side, I guess. Actually, we'll do... right there. I'll zoom in a bit. Uh-oh. That works for me. And then we'll rewind.
450, 100.
And that works. Thank you, Sammy Edwards. See you next time, man. Bro, that's I gotta record this. Hold on, I gotta record this shot for Instagram. We're gonna rewind that. I'm gonna record that for the IG. Serving up that blue butter. I can already see it. Everybody's gonna be like, why no flaps? It's a bug. The flaps were out. Alright guys, I think that's enough replays for today. I think those will work. So I think I'm gonna let the music play and we'll ride out to one last view. But I'm gonna go ahead and say my byes now. Thank you guys so much for joining in with me today on this stream. I had a lot of fun. This is a really fun experience flying into very snowy conditions and stuff like that. So that was really freaking cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more X-Plane, please hit the like button or just leave comments on the actual video saying that you want to see more X-Plane. Obviously, you know, I'm going to be streaming Infinite Flight, X-Plane, DCS World, anything I really want. But it's good to know what you guys enjoy the most so that I can bring more of that type of content to you. So again guys, thank you so much for joining in today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. You have three choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. Until next stream, hopefully that'll be tomorrow. Hopefully that'll be tomorrow. But until next stream, peace, love, and God bless you. And watch this replay one more time coming out of the clouds, and I'll see you guys later.